What's up, y'all? This is Wherever I'm At with Malcolm-Hatchett. My podcast is a little different than other podcasts. You know, I don't have no location. I'm all over the place. One episode, I might be in the Volvo. The next episode, I might be at the ocean with a friend. The next episode, I might be up in the tree, smoking the backwood, eating a cheeseburger. You never know. This is the life of a comic. Wherever I'm at.
Wherever I'm at with Malcolm-Hatchett. Wherever I'm at with Malcolm-Hatchett.
What's happening? Right now, I just got done writing one of my, I should say brothers. One of my close ones. Well, we was close at a certain part in life. And then, you know, we just did our own thing. We played sports together and shit. A real nigga. And he coming home soon. I just know and believe he is. He just had to, you know, he just had to get his mind right because he been going through some things that most of us folks ain't been through, you know? He coming home. Free street money pop. Free Jakir Austin. Long live Lee. I gotta work tonight. I gotta work from 6 to 10 at the Cluck and Chicken. Pull up, I got you. I normally work all day from Monday and Tuesday I work all day from open to close 11 to 10. But today and tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday, I work 6 to 10. Yeah, it'll be fast and fun because you got to make the best of the shit, you know, because it don't last. So have fun while you're in it. Get your mind right, people. You just got to get your mind right. Free the guys. I got some cheesecake, some bacon with some lettuce wrapped around it, and a bagel. My girl got it from her job. And I got a joint stuffed with some indica. Cause I'm a sad motherfucker. And I got a yellow lighter right here by my shin. And I'm looking at some Arizona mango iced tea and an Old Spice deodorant. And that is the police, because whatever I say, I believe. And it's a strong say, because I'm just a strong motherfucker. I've been boxing lately. I love that shit. I do it for a fucking living. Because I'm angry. And I want to get paid to hurt somebody with my fist. Y'all got work tonight. Work be cool, man. It'll be fun. At least you gotta make fun. Because if you just go in there and don't do nothing, don't change up, if you don't be you at the job, you know, people go to work, they like to be something else, you know, all proper and shit. No, be you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when I had worked here a while ago before I had quit and I had my car, I used to fucking go to the car. Well, I used to go on, it used to be a pizza and chicken place, but it used to be a pizza place first. I used to go on pizza deliveries and I would roll up and smoke and come back high as hell. But now I ain't got no car, so I'll just be in there sober. I'll be like, fuck, I can't get high off this chicken. It can only make me sweat. I need some mushrooms. Somebody hit me up with some mushrooms ASAP. DM me for the mushrooms. DM me. I need some. Joshua Tree soon. That's Jalen on the podcast. Man, your door sound rough. Hey, look, the smoke.
Close it. I'm telling you, man. I can smell it over there.
Yeah, because it's that good shit. Hey, the smoke going out your window
You still ain't eat?
like a ladder. No, you gotta get hot and then eat.
I'm about to put it in the fridge now.
No, why would you put this shit in the fridge?
Because
I'm gonna eat it. Nigga, you gotta get high to eat shit like this. This niggas don't eat this on no daily basis. Niggas don't just wake up and eat bagels and cheesecake and bacon wrapped in fucking lettuce out of no Chinese little box. With the butter sitting in the corner like, hey, fam, what's the word?
it's cream cheese. Yeah, what's the word? So hurry up and spear me on some bread.
Well, you're gonna have to wait because I'm at work right now.
Okay. Oh, alright.
Yeah. Appreciate that. You want some of this? Well, stop playing and hit this. Hit this. Nigga, I'm sitting on the bed, but I'm really floating in the air right now. Hit this shit and stop playing. Here.
Drink your coffee.
All right, so give me the coffee and you smoke the blunt. Don't play around now.
You get the coffee.
Bet.
I'm sitting there.
True. Yeah, I know. I know.
Mustang.
That cheesecake look like it's gonna be my friend.
Yeah, it looks good. It's thick.
What type of coffee is this?
Vanilla latte.
Yeah, they go with these dumbass straws.
Yeah, I know. Potatoes. It's good. Is it good? Is she making it right? Okay. Relax. It's coffee, not water.
Nigga, this shit tastes like chocolate milk. Yeah, that ain't no coffee. That's some chocolate milk decaf. That shit good than the motherfucker. Ooh, man, with the blunt. Coffee in the blunt. That tastes like the old lady candy in the little gold wrapper.
Oh, the caramel?
The little caramel shit. The little caramel shit. Yes, sir.
Something with a W.
Yeah, I don't know what it
Rethers,
is.
I think.
Yeah,
Rethers?
something like that. Something like big old capital W. You see the H and the W before you see the wrapper. Yeah, that shit good though. Mm-hmm. Somebody find out they can and tell them to sponsor my podcast. I'll pop a piece every episode. Maybe even 4.
We'll be back.
They be making the weed strains. What the fuck was this called?
Codeine Dream.
This weed was called Codeine Dream. This shit gonna have my ass knocked out. I'm gonna be at work like, nigga, we closed, but we open. Here.
Okay. Hot girl summer. You don't get on the bed. My bed's white.
Well, fuck your bed.
Excuse me.
Turn the AC on. It's hot.
First of all, I'm not gonna say fuck my bed. You can get on the whole carpet.
Well, fuck your mattress.
Fuck your mattress.
I ain't got no mattress.
Exactly.
Turn the AC on.
Shut up.
Give me a fan or something. A nigga here burning up with my Dreamville shirt on. Shout out to J. Cole. Yeah, I gotta work. Outside the window. Wait, it's a plane. Shout out to Bob Hope. Bob Hope, what it is. That nigga always want to conversate when a nigga want to record. Bob Hope just love flying by. For the people who don't know who Bob Hope is, that's a that's an airport. And every time I record, the planes fly by because I'm near the airport. Outside the window is a daddy. There's a daddy playing with his son. Yo, that's kind of cool though, bro. Yo, that's dope. That's cool, bro. I think the daddy trying to work him out.
You know you can send voice memos on Snapchat. I don't know.
What you mean?
Like you can record your voice on Snapchat.
Probably an update. Yo, the son chubby, the daddy working him out. That's all he doing.
The little boy, he's so cute. He looks like a little cartoon.
Yeah. The little fat dude.
He has like nice, like curly, soft hair.
He working him out. You know he doing that. He making the run. I just seen that. I swear to God.
You do that to me.
This nigga really fat though. That's what's up.
But he's like cute. He's chubby. He's always
He telling them to hurry.
He's always sitting out in the front with his. I think it's his brother or something.
Yeah, that's his brother, but he in shape, so he ain't outside right now.
His brother's always standing. He's always sitting down. I feel like that makes him.
Yeah, because he's trying to make him lose weight. They should probably start feeding him that bullshit or put him on the basketball team.
Yeah, he don't do anything. He's always here. He should be like on team. Well, let me not say what he should be doing. I ain't his parents.
No, he should be doing what he want to do. Eat what he want to eat, but shit. Fuck it, let that nigga live. I think when people start getting worried, then shit get ugly. If I have fat kids, them niggas just gonna be fat. I don't give a fuck. Right now, I'm putting cream cheese on some bagels. And I'm finna go to work. Like, go to work in the sandwich, because I don't work yet. What time is it?
It's like 3:30.
I can't wait to get off. I remember when I was working at Joe's Pizza on Sunset before I quit. And one of the pizza guys, I came in, I said, man, I can't wait to get off. And this dude was like, you already ready to go? I said, yeah. He was like, wow. Like, nigga, you actually care about this shit? You tripping. Oh, we can't be friends, nigga. You happy to be here? Oh, you must be a bored individual. Them niggas used to just stand around and watch me. They was lazy. They was cool, but they was lazy. As soon as I quit and came and picked up my check, one of the niggas who ain't never did shit at the job, that was a motorcycle. When I was there, he was there when I came to pick up my check, and he like rolled his eyes at me. And under my breath, I said, yeah, nigga, get to work. Yes, sir. What you get for standing around? Because he been there for like 8 months, so he was like the man. He had to do everything. And then I came in, so he was chilling. Not anymore. The nigga gotta stay until they clean up everything. That's how you get people back.
I'm gonna be back.
Alright. This bagel good.
I'm gonna fold them down there, so
Alright.
catch you on the flippity flip. Michael Scott. On the middle.
That was horrible.
You never watched The Office, that's why I didn't even get it. Catch you on the flippity flip.
Are you talking about the little short nigga with the glasses?
Absolutely.
With the gray suit?
What are you talking about?
The little chubby dude?
I'm talking about a show.
Yeah, he a little short white guy.
Yeah, but he's not chubby or he doesn't wear glasses.
Oh, he
Going with Craig Robinson.
Yeah. I'm tripping. Fuck.
Yeah.
I was thinking about the to be honest, I think I was thinking about Smunk. I was thinking about some old show.
Smunk?
Some nigga who used to wear a gray suit.
How? No.
And kind of talk like that.
Pee-wee Herman?
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't be watching nothing. I don't know what the fuck this shit be talking about. Yo, was my computer charged? I need to watch the Ali documentary.
Well, you have your charger, so there you go.
Where is it?
It's right there. You don't be looking.
Give it to me.
You give it to yourself. I don't know what to do.
That's why your heels ashy.
There you go.
This look good as shit.
Mm-hmm.
Hurry up, bro.
Amazing.
Go.
I'm going.
Take your shirt. What are you doing?
What?
Nigga, this not no pool party.
It's hot, okay?
Nigga,
It's 100 degrees.
Nigga, this is
outside.
laundry.
Exactly.
Nigga, put a coat on.
Fresh with my laundry.
This nigga crazy.
Relax. Stupid. Okay.
Ain't nothing out there but bugs, and you one of them. This shit good. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I ain't never had no bagel that damn good. That bagel make me wanna. That bagel made me want to call the enemy and say, nigga, I love you. Appreciate you. Keep on hating. You know what I'm saying? putting the curtains down because my back was burning up from this sun in the valley. It be hot out here. It be hot as hell. For real. Niggas can't even say go to hell no more. They be like, go to the valley. Go to valley. Somebody piss you off, don't say go to hell, say go to valley. Go to valley. Ooh, you going to valley when you die. It's hot out this bitch. Right now it's a little breeze going through because the curtain's moving. And then the beautiful trees in front of me. At the next window are dope. There's a tall palm tree. And then there's a big old tall boat kind of wall background of a tree beside the single palm tree. And on this window I'm looking through, under it is a little AC that looked like a microwave, and the other part is hanging out the outside. And I'm laying down looking at the ceiling fan in the very white wall. The wall white. The wall white as shit. The ceiling white. The wall is tan, like a little tan color. A little tan. The wall looked like a white woman wanted to be black a little bit. Got a little tan to it. A little brownish in it. And I got on some Tommy Hilfiger blue drawers and my Dreamville shirt. With 3 boxes of food at the head of the bed. And my computer right here. And on a comforter and a pillow. I get to thinking. Think a lot. I get to thinking. Like, what's next, you know? Like, I don't trust nobody. Therefore, I gotta do it myself. I gotta go home soon. I gotta go home on the 21st for my family reunion. Hope I make that. Then I also gotta go home on the 27th for my niece's first birthday. I gotta be there for that. I just got to. And then I gotta speak at a ceremony. Something on the 28th. My friend Jamaica gang had reached out, and I gotta be there. I gotta talk to the kids about my process and what's going on in my life. Let it be history. You know, you never know the impact I leave on somebody I don't know. So I would have to make that in my niece's birthday over my family reunion, most definitely. I gotta get to moving. I gotta move faster. That's why I got into boxing. I gotta discipline myself to do shit right. To 1 2 1 2 2 2 1. You know, I gotta get right. Jab. I gotta do something. You know. I'm sure I didn't make JFL this year, Just for Labs in Canada. Man, my first audition was cool. That's when my jaw was broken. I performed my wires in my first one, and then I got the call back. That was dope. I got the call back, and it was at the Comedy Store. The first one was at the West Side Comedy Theater in Santa Monica, and I was wired up, you know, still traumatized. And my second one was in April. The first one was in February. My second one was in April, and I got a call back, and my wires weren't on no more. And it was at the Comedy Store in the Belly Room. I hadn't been micing. I just didn't give a fuck. You know, I still don't. Just about, you know, the whole, you know, you gotta sound like this and do this and that. And when you do comedy, I just go up there and be myself, you know. And the second one was fine, but I didn't really have material. I just went up there And I talked how I wanted to talk. And it was more like, hey, this was on my mind. It wasn't no setup, killer comedy. It wasn't no good shit. So if I didn't make it, it was definitely me. Cause this year ain't for me. Last year wasn't either. But if I ain't make it this year, I promise you next year I'll be there. Just for Last Canada, I'll be there next year. This year was fun. Everything was just great, man. Just fun to be there, you know. Because when I was home in North Carolina, I would always watch Dave Chappelle's Just for Laugh when he was younger, and it was just like, yo, this is dope. But never did I say I would like to be on this, you know. I would enjoy this shit, you know. Never even think it'd come past my path, you know. My first year in LA, I had got the chance to audition at the callback. Didn't get the first one, just the callback, which I knew I wasn't gonna make it. They just wanted to see who I was. And I did it. And that was better than this year's, definitely. And then this year I got another chance. I was like, damn. I remember when I got it the first time, I was staying in Reseda. My friend Antonio Montella had got a place for me. Got like in a crib for me. It was just like a month. I didn't have to pay nothing for a month. Me, Cerejo, Danny, and my boy No Man Joe, we all crashed there. We was on our grind out in Reseda. And I had got the JFL audition. And I went to El Pollo Loco, and I had the 1992 Ford Taurus at the time, and I cried. I just cried, tears of joy, because I just never thought, you know, yeah, I'm sure I've said I want to do it, but it never crossed, it never, back home I probably mentioned it, because I used to watch Dave Chappelle's and, you know, Chris Rock's and Steve Harvey's and Tracy Morgan's. I used to watch theirs. Theirs were the first JFLs I ever saw. I didn't know I would get a chance to audition, you know, let alone next year, you know, be there, because I'm going to make it next year. I promise you that. And nobody told me that. I just know I will, because I know what I got to do. I know what I got to do. I can't take no more losses. It's something I already lost at several times. And I cried at the El Pollo Loco, man. I cried, and I went, and I had a great audition. And this year, I ate El Pollo Loco when I got my wires off. I ate them on the second callback. And I dropped some tears, but I didn't cry like the first time, you know. Hey, El Pollo Loco on the fucking callback, and it was like, yo, this was just yesterday. It felt like it was just a long day. I just changed outfits, and I got to do it again, and I just ruined it. I just let it slip away, but it's fine, because I get it next year. I just never thought I'd even be able to see the bookers, and just to be able to be in a fucking a building with those words JFL like in my face, you know. That's dope. That's dope. So when you don't make things like that, it just always like, I didn't think I even get the chance to be on anything like this, you know. Even if it was an audition, I didn't think that it ever happened my way. So I'm thankful for that. And now that I've just got that out of the way and out of my head, now I gotta stop being such a fan of it, and I gotta attack. I gotta get back in Panther mode. Well, I gotta enter Panther mode, because, you know, I'm not a Panther all the way, but I'm becoming one slowly. I got a lot of maturing and jungle activities to do before I'm a full-blown Panther. I'm a Panther, but I ain't the Panther I would like to be. I gotta keep animal. I gotta keep attacking. I just gotta keep on growling and just becoming this four-legged animal that walks around the jungle and can't be fucked with and can do anything, you know. Yeah, I used to climb trees when I was a little kid. I used to climb trees. My mom be on the porch smoking a cigarette, reading the paper, and I'd be up in the tree. Wow, I gotta go back home and do that shit again. She'd probably cry if she saw it. She definitely cried, because she remembered me as a kid doing it. Hop up in a tree, that'd be dope. And just stare off. I used to stare off and just the soul in the ground while I was up in that big old tree. And I'm looking at a tree as I speak right now through the window while I lay on the bed. I'm fascinated with trees. I love them. I'm gonna drop an album eventually, and I'm gonna call it Trees. It'll be dope. I really, really love trees. Trees are just like they us. Everything has some type of heart, you know. Trees just stand there and mind their business. They stand up tall, you know. People take photos with them like they're celebrities, you know. Animals hang out at trees because that's where they be at. That's their crib. I fuck with trees. I love trees. You know, trees do something to the universe. That's something else couldn't. You know, like a tree has a bigger impact on the universe than any fucking thing. To me. Hey, we need water now. We need trees. We need some water too. But shit, I prefer both, but I fuck with the trees too. Shout out to Bob Hope. The nigga is nosy. Fuck. That ain't nothing but a sign. It's just saying, man, I'm finna be on the road. I'm finna be flying to different jungles and animaling. I'm finna be doing my jungle shit. That's just saying, keep on going, Malcolm. Keep on going. You gotta keep going. You're gonna be on them private jets. You're gonna be landing in Bob Hope, because Bob Hope is like a private airport type. It ain't no LAX shit. There's only a few planes and jets and rockets over there. Army machines and shit. And they got some palm trees over there too. Because when I used to sleep in my car at the Planet Fitness, I would always look through the barbed wire fence and I just see the back of the airport. I've been to the front before because, you know, when I used to ride the bus, when I first moved out here, it would drop me off and I would walk to the apartment I was living in Burbank around the way, or go to the shopping center, go to the Starbucks, or I'd have to transfer to another bus. So I would get dropped off at the Bob Hope Airport. That's insane, huh? On the fucking bus. I remember when I got dropped off and I had a beach cruiser. I had won a beach cruiser when I had moved out here. Probably less than my first 6 months, I got a beach cruiser at a show that I got invited to out in Long Beach. It was a show for the troops. The retired elderly troops. It was a home out in Long Beach, and I had to perform. They let me perform some clean comedy. I had did a show previous, and the guy who was doing the Long Beach show, hey, you want to come out here, man? You come out here, I give you some time, and we'll pay you. And that was my first comedy check. It was just $25. A lady named Gloria wrote it out to me. I wasn't supposed to be on the show, but somebody had dropped, and they paid me. And they asked me. It was tight. Somebody dropped and they asked me after doing the show in Santa Fe Springs. And they invited me out there. And I had fun. In the show previous to that, I had ran out of gas on the way to it. And going to the Long Beach troop show, I barely had gas to get there. Because when I had ran out, the tow truck gave me, he said, because when you run out of gas on the highway, I ran out of gas on the highway. The tow truck asks you, they say, you got any money? You got like $2. So they can put something in your tank. And I did it, but they looked out. And then I went to the gas station. And my boy Cerejo, I'm sure he Cash Apped me some money to get some gas. And then got me to the Long Beach show. And then got me to the Santa Fe Spring show. And then they got me to the Long Beach show right after. Right after that. It was nice. And I performed in front of the retired troops. Clean comedy. Fresh in my homeless situation. And that shit was lit. I'm talking about niggas rolling up on me in wheelchairs with no legs. Hey man, you funny. Thank you. Nigga had no legs, only knees, talking about he liked my shoes. I said, appreciate it. I like your little knuckles down there. He had a tattoo on him. He had a tattoo on one of them said Vans, and on the other one it said Converses. I said, this nigga got his own shoes on his little knuckles, on his little knees, because he ain't had no feet. He said he lost them in war. He said some grasshoppers fucked up his leg. They bit it away. They said grasshoppers out in war, they they eat candy and shit. They be eating candy. The bugs out there, they be eating candy. So they be like crackheads when they bite the humans. They be on that sugar. They had that sugar rush. So when they get some good old flesh, nigga say he lost both of them. I said, trust the process, and he rolled away. Nah, none of that happened, but I did perform out there in front of some troops, and it was dope. It was nice. You can tell everybody had been through something. Everybody had a different intake on the army and on the military. Everybody. Some people were traumatized, some people PTSD, but they all one thing they hadn't done in a while was laugh, and the laughs were just so loud. It was like, damn, these niggas is sad. It was good, and I won a bike. It was a raffle, and I won a blue beach cruiser. And I used to ride it to the apartment I stayed in for 3 weeks when I first moved out here after getting put out the hostel. And it popped coming from a job. Ain't that crazy? I got dropped off at Bob Hope Airport a few times, but I remember I was riding through like these back streets in the valley, and I guess it must have hit a rock or something because the tire popped. So I had to walk it because I was gonna ride it back to the crib because it was, Bob Hope wasn't so far from the place I was staying at. A long walk, but a quick bike, a little travel. But it popped almost there, so I had to walk it to another little bus stop pickup, and I put it on the front of the bus with a popped tire because I was gonna fix the tire. And I got on the bus and I swiped my bus pass and it said That's why I come up with that joke. You ever get on the bus and don't have no more bus swipes and then do this That happened to me, but the bus driver let me get on, and then it dropped me off, and then I walked it to the rest of the way to the crib, and I locked it up, and we got put out, and I never seen it again. I know I probably checked maybe 8 months ago, and I might have saw it in the garage after a year of it sitting there. Because after I locked it up, we got thrown out, and I got the car, so I didn't want to have it in the car, and I didn't have a storage yet. I didn't have none. So I couldn't have it in my car. It was too big. It would have hung out. I wonder if it's still locked there. I should probably go check it out. But I don't have the key. I lost the key. And 9 out of 10, they probably snapped the bike. But if they didn't snap the bike, I'm going to go get that shit. And I'm going to find a way. I got to go get it. I just might have to buy the same key. The same exact lock. But I got to get that shit. It's my blue beach cruiser. If that shit's still there, that's crazy. That'd be crazy. Damn. That'd be crazy as shit. Now somebody definitely probably took, because I locked it up under the steps to go up to the crib in like the garage area. I locked it up under the steps on one of the poles under the steps. That'd be nice. I won that shit. And I was on the show. I wasn't supposed to win nothing. They thought I was playing. Niggas always thinking nigga joking. I said bingo, and I got the beach cruiser. It was in a box at first. When my boy Dante pulled up to the show, so I put it on his truck bed. Because he stayed at the crib. Put it on his truck bed. They definitely got that shit from Walmart because the tires was weak. Damn, there go another airplane. And a bus with some fucked up brakes. Man, you gotta love these trees. I can't wait to get some trees one day and get a nice house. And I'm trying to plant my trees from ground up. I remember my neighbor back home in North Carolina, he died. But he used to give all the niggas in the neighborhood popsicles. We go to his house and get the ices, get the popsicles. He was trying to give us the sugar early, He give us the popsicles, and he give us the lemon heads or the cashews. He had the cashews. Niggas would go knock on his door. Hey, Mr. Ferris. He said, hey, how you doing? He said, oh, I'm fine. You got some popsicles? Yeah, what color you want? Pineapple. He go get the shit. Pineapple was definitely a color. He go get it. And he just done it forever. I used to cut his grass when I got a little older. He paid me. And I remember when he went to get the popsicles, that's when I know I had a sugar addiction. Because I would open up his door and I would run in and I would, because the candy was in the living room when he go get the popsicles. Oh, and he had jelly beans too. I would open up the door and I would run in and I would go get the lemon heads. I go grab them shit. I just go grab them. I go take them out to the little jar he had them in on his table right there by the couch. I go take them because he'd go in the kitchen straight and then around the corner, so he would never hear me. Plus he couldn't really hear that well. He had the things in his ear at one point, you know, and then it just got really bad for him to hear, and then he passed away. But when he passed away, he didn't pass away in his house. He passed away. I think he had moved back to Ohio to stay with his family. I think he's from Ohio. But yeah, Mr. Ferris, man. I used to go take the candy and he'd go get the popsicle, and I run outside and have a whole pocket full of lemon heads or lemon drops, whichever ones he got, and popsicle. He wouldn't even know. He was cool. He was strong. He used to cut all the bushes and shit. He had a nice little old school bike. When he drove a red truck, and he had this old school white car. Oh, fuck, I gotta remember that white car. I gotta remember that shit. I gotta remember it. And I remember when he got sick, the white birds just was flying on top of his house. They was just flying on top of his house. Because in North Carolina, you when I was a kid, I didn't know the signs or anything. When you get older, you're like, oh, shit. Because it's different jungles. Back home, it's a lot of woods and shit. The white birds fly on top of his house. Those probably was like, you know, relatives that passed away from him, saying, hey, it's time for you to let's go. You finna come with us. Because when those birds come around, then it's time for you to go off to paradise or wherever. Go to the valley. It's hot. Trust the process. 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 Thanks for listening to this week's episode of Wherever I'm At with Malcolm-Hatchett. Like, subscribe, share, tell everybody, tell your cousin you don't like, tell your baby mama.
Wherever I'm At with Malcolm-Hatchett.
Tell the dude down the street who keep calling the police on you because you fresher than him. Go down the street and tell him to listen to Wherever I'm At.
Wherever I'm At.
Follow my YouTube page at Malcolm-Hatchett. Follow my Instagram page at MalcolmH12. Follow my Twitter page at Malcolm-Hatchett. And show love to my Patreon page at Malc12. MALC12.
Wherever I'm At with Malcolm-Hatchett.
This is The Life of a Comic, Wherever I'm At with Malcolm-Hatchett.
Malcolm-Hatchett. Malcolm-Hatchett. Malcolm-Hatchett.